Kobolds, and tonight we're playing Tomb of Annihilation with DM Patrick. Take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, I am Patrick. I am the Dungeon Master leading this group through their exploration of the city of Omu. Joining me tonight are...
I am Lorne. I am playing Baka, the Tortle Cleric of the Domain of Nature.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm playing Walker Bow, the Tabaxi Arcane Trickster.
Hello, my name is Chris. I'm playing Hollis, the rock and roll rock gnome and inheritor of the legacy of Brian Wilson.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'll be playing Winthrop Q. Rutherford, Explorer Extraordinaire and Gloomstalker Ranger.
Staff.
I'm right here. I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Beatrix Caspian Rutherford, Cavalier Extraordinaire and wife of Winthrop.
Hi, my name is Nabil. I'll be playing Olo, a turtle monk mastering the way of the drunken fist.
I am Brendan, and I am playing Skaldrunjaw, a dwarf wizard fighter thing. Pretend fighter.
As I said, our party, who are looking for the soulmonger and the reason that people who have died are not coming back to life, have finally made it to the lost city of Omu. And after arriving and going over the waterfall, you guys searched a couple of houses. You found a safe place to rest. You found an old bathhouse which had a pool of Omuan wine. And you've woken up in the morning. Winthrop, you had the nightmare of being in the center of the city while it was falling and in flames and people running and screaming around you, and having a skeletal figure walked slowly towards you with a staff that had a giant skull at the end of it, who held out his hand to you, offering what appeared to be some sort of key, which broke apart into 9 pieces in front of you.
We never asked if he was dressed.
He was wearing a long black cloak. And in the morning, you've taken the spyglass that you have found and you scanned the cliffs looking at the gargoyles and saw that they are still spaced out about every 100 feet along the cliff walls, and their faces are that of screaming devils. You have just climbed one of the pillars on the street you guys are walking along and seen in the distance what appears to be a large feathered creature of some sort over by the ruined amphitheater. You have seen a large bell tower near the center of the city, and you have seen what appears to be the ruins of the royal quarters, which are behind the stone walls down here. And as well, you have turned and looked at this red-roofed building in the center of the water, which could be some sort of temple. So you guys have just regrouped and climbed down the pillar that you were standing on. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna keep. I want to keep an eye out with my survival to track that possibly giant feathered T-Rex. See if there's like signs that it's in the building in the city.
And I want to suggest that we go stealthily as possible. It might not work, but it beats not going stealthily.
So
Sure,
any gas station balls that have been knocked over, blockbusters that have been busted open.
Puddles of vibrating water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
looking around right now, you don't get a sense of, too many footprints in the area that you've been walking. It doesn't look like there's been any activity that you can pick up. You certainly don't see any giant footprints.
Oh
So
God, I
for
hate
right
that.
now, you guys are in the clear, it seems.
Okay, so we've got 4 potential locations of interest right now: the Temple in the Lagoon, the Bell Tower, the Royal Plaza, and the amphitheater, with a mysterious beast that has been called the King of Feathers, perhaps, which we believe to be a large green feathered flying, possibly T-Rex. We don't know, but it sure sounds scary.
Let's
and-
check out the temple first, the red roofed one.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Okay. And there are, a whole bunch more, of course, ruins and empty homes, all along the roadways beside you. Okay, so you guys can turn and you head back towards that temple. So, you make your way along the streets, and can you guys give me a group stealth check since you're going to try and do this stealthily?
Absolutely.
Stealth. Stealth.
I pick up Hollis as I'm walking by.
Well, it's
I
a group
appreciate
And
check,
drop him,
so-
apparently.
Yeah.
And all of my guitar strings just clang at once.
Boing.
Why is that letting me choose? Oh well, screw it. I got a 2.
I got a
Hello?
7.
This
Olo and
tournament-
Winthrop disappear into the bush and come back a few minutes later to get you, realizing you weren't following.
This half-ton turtle just goes whoosh.
Oh, you heard us not following.
All right, so with that, you guys move generally pretty quietly. I mean, these streets are choked with vines and plants and completely overgrown, so you're not moving quickly.
Oh, I got
But-
the as quietly as possible. When needed, I'll use the anti-plant sword to clear our way.
All right, yeah, so you're,
Oh, I guess I
you're
can't
up
watch
some-
the sky then, so somebody else should take the.
I'll watch it.
I'll hand him the spyglass.
All right, and with that, you guys reach the shore, and you can see the water here is only a couple of feet deep. So do you want to immediately just press on and head directly for the temple? Do you want to do anything else? Any prep
Anything
work?
could be under that. We should at least take the canoes out.
Do we have the canoes? I thought the canoes
Yeah,
got
we
back
brought
again.
everything. One
It's like-
did. One.
2 feet deep.
Steph.
Steph. She's not even looking at me as I'm saying one.
Wait, we lost my canoe?
Yeah, Steph broke it.
No, we did not. I did not break any canoes.
You punctured a canoe.
How can you do
I mean,
that?
to be fair, I'm pretty sure it wasn't on a treasure table, so I can't get it.
There's like 3 people with the mending cantrip. We fixed the canoe.
Yeah, I do have it.
If it's not too deep, Walkerbo wants to like wade or swim across.
Yeah, you can see at this point, I mean, it's only about 2 feet deep as far as you can see. And
I'll
as
get
you're-
up on Wanderlust. They can get their feet wet.
No point in canoes.
Weren't we trying to do this stealthily? Wanderlust is not stealthy.
Sure she is, aren't you, girl?
Err.
And as you guys are looking out, you can see that crocodiles wallow in this muddy sort of lake bed, and from which rises this walled ruin that you are looking at. You can see that 2 columns flank the entrance. And let me move you guys to the front of it.
Oh,
Are we not
good.
going in the back?
You could
Ooh.
actually.
That light map just got all weird for me. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, I see like 5 copies of us.
Yeah,
I see
hang on a
6.
second.
Woo!
This wine is playing tricks on me.
If I move
No,
the
no,
middle
'cause
one
the-
of
the-
me,
Yeah, the
the
sad thing
outside
is,
doesn't move, but if I move they're all independent.
I see grungs.
I see a lot of things because
I'm intentionally not looking, guys.
I see a butterfly.
Okay,
I
hang
just
on. I'm going to have to go the long way.
I'm the 3 places at once. I can see through time.
Wait a minute, isn't that those the nice grungs that we met and got the pigments from?
Probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember, if we see Wadumu, he dies first.
Oh yeah, no, Wadumu will die a horrible, horrible death.
What an asshole.
I thought we were going to turn him into that drug. I remember how to do that.
Yeah, sorry, I was moving
That's creepy and
Skull
racist.
into the map since he joined us tonight. And
Wait, why is it racist? We need a grung to make the
loaded
drug.
everybody up.
You're literally taking a
The sticky blighter left us to die in a collapsing room. He gets turned into a drug and sold illegally.
I don't
As
even want to
a,
give him the honor of profiting from him. I just want to, like, kill him and then just toss him into the swamp.
I
For the
actually-
gators.
If we're going to be all like cruel and mercenary and murder hobo-ish about this, I would like to make some poison arrows.
Could we just drop him off on that floating island where the scary woman was?
Mm.
Fly over
Handy.
top and just drop him?
I actually know who that is out of character.
I think a lot of you guys do. I don't. That's why I was saying
I
the
don't.
scary woman. I don't know in or out of character.
She was a lovely and charming woman to you guys, Valindra.
Yeah, I thought
Valindra.
Winthrop liked her. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, until Hollis discovered that she was a lich, she was like, yeah, you know, she's great. She was a good host.
Uses lots
Okay,
of
how's-
moisturizer. You can barely tell.
All right. We are somewhat in place now, question mark?
No, we're in the bottom left corner.
Bottom left, yeah. I mean, if you're going to turn him into medicine, what about turning him into suppository?
Okay,
you.
that's a good. Yep. Okay.
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not really giving suggestions, man.
We could
I
turn him
only
into
have a-
chocolate milk like that South Park episode.
Oh, jeez.
So what do we see, Patrick?
All right, so from where you guys are, you can see that there are crocodiles that are wallowing in the mud around you guys. You can see that 2 columns flank the entrance. They are carved with images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. At the building's front, slimy steps ascend to an entry arch.
Who's going up first? Wait, why am I even asking that?
Yeah, you gotta check for traps. I'll come up behind you.
Guidance to the woman first.
Walkable.
Are you like
to the-
sleepwalking or something?
No, he just
No.
got into the Omu and wine a bit too hard.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not roboting. I'm dead. That is drunk me talking.
Yes.
I am
bef-
dodging.
Before we move into this, do the crocodiles look ornery and or hungry?
You can see as Walker Bow is moving towards the entrance, she seems to have attracted some of their attention, and you can see a few sort of tails and heads popping up and down and in and out of the water.
But I mean, if this was real life, those are fairly small crocs.
Hello?
They wouldn't attack a big group like us, right?
Chris, you there?
And the water's like
real life
2
civilian?
feet.
Did Discord just blip out for anybody else?
Nope, but you're helicoptering again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the water's 2 feet though, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about from them because they're not going to be able to drag us under and try and drown us.
And Wanderlust probably wants some revenge, so she can just stomp on a few and they'll run off.
So as long as we move quickly and carefully, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, so let's all hurry inside and try and get on dry land.
Lag.
Yeah, this
So-
map is kind of laggy.
That's
I'm
'cause it's
moving up
huge.
and I am
Yeah.
checking for traps.
You are guidanced.
All right, as you move towards the entrance, you can see that there is something written across the top. You can see there's a plaque above the shrine entrance that is inscribed in a language you do not understand.
Aww.
It says beware of crocodiles.
If I come up behind
Can
you, do
I-
I see it?
Eat that, Joe's.
You do.
Do I understand it?
Yes, it is Old Omuan. And you sort of squint and you can read, and it says to you, Papa Zotl teaches us to bow before no one.
I will explain that. If memory serves, Papa Zotl is one of the 9 tricksters.
Yes, you can remember from the story that Eku told you that Papa Zotl is definitely one of the 9 trickster gods.
I like them already.
Is
You know,
Papa Zotl...
Papa Zotl was the Ibli, who was part of one of the 9 gods, and you can remember that part of the story was that he didn't like the Omuans, but without them, he'd have no one to play his tricks on. And so he sent a marsh frog to reason with Ubtao, but the frog was angry and decided to wrestle the god. This amused Ubtao, so he gave the frog tentacles to make it stronger. And this is how Kubazan the frog Hemoth was created. And when he returned to Popozotl, he chased Popozotl into the swamp with his new tentacles. So.
Oh, I have a thought. As we're going in, can I use the what was it called again? The Ring of Animal Influence, and we'll ask one of these crocodiles. We use animal friendship and speak with animals, or just speak with animals. If anyone has been in the building lately, I could offer it some meat.
Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
All right, so Winthrop stops in the middle of the water and starts hissing at a crocodile. Pretty well.
Yeah, and the crocodile, sort of twitches its head and hisses and back to you and lets you know that humans, red robe humans here recently.
I will call them back and say thank you to him. And Dave, could you feed our good chap? Oh, what was your name, sir?
He just looks at you and says, I do not understand that.
All right, well, you've earned a good dinner. Dave, the preserved ham.
It goes so well with the wine.
And yeah, so Dave, pulls some of the preserved ham off of the back of the dinosaur and comes splashing across the water sort of skittishly and hands it to you.
Okay, so I will hand it over to the nice crocodile, and I will call everyone back. Well, everyone's mostly here. And let them know what our good friend Scalyback said.
All right. And Deepwalker, Bo, and Baka, as you guys are entering in that area, you can see that moss clings to the stonework throughout this entry hall that you were in. And the mosaic floor depicts a tall bird using its long, pointy beak to pin a monstrous frog-like creature with tentacles sprouting from its shoulders. Set into the far wall is a set of heavy stone doors.
Wait, we should figure out what with the red robe. We've seen the red robes before, right? Are they priests of
Thans?
Thans.
Thans. No necromancers.
Well,
They
so we
could
should
be
be
there.
careful.
You did see one of them in a boat traveling down the river, and he passed you guys with his skeleton crew, literal skeleton crew.
Can I see if it's been disturbed relatively recently? Because everything's covered in vines. But are the doors covered in vines? Is there a lot of debris in front of the doors?
Oh, yeah,
There's not a lot of debris in front of the doors. Give me an investigation check.
I think I clicked it.
Yeah, looking at this, you can tell that
Whoops, sorry.
it has clearly been disturbed recently and possibly quickly repaired.
I'm
Oh.
Kathy Shillelagh.
I'm
Yeah,
notching an arrow.
I'm taking out my bow and I'm readying an action as well, notching an arrow.
Perception.
Yeah.
Oh, and no prisoners with these red road bastards, because they will take prisoners, and they won't care if you're alive or dead.
No, if they're Thans, then yeah, no, you don't.
Well, actually, they prefer you dead because then you're useful.
Are you saying this as a character or as a player?
Oh no,
Both.
No, that's I guess Winthrop.
Hollis
Okay,
would
and
know.
what are you looking at, Stephanie?
I'm looking around to see if anyone's following us. And if anybody was here recently.
It doesn't. You don't see anybody following you from sort of looking out and looking around. You don't you don't catch sight of anything, and it doesn't. With the water sort of washing everything and being in this area, it's hard to tell if anyone has been here. But you don't see any wet footprints or anything other than that of your party.
Okay, I will let my party know that, but I'm still on the lookout.
So do we want to try and go in, or?
I think we do.
If we do, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
My idea is we wait. We wait 10 minutes for me to ritually cast a spell that will make any efforts we take completely silent.
I'm okay with this.
I'm down with that.
Can we listen to the door? Patrick, can we listen to the at the door during this time?
Yeah, you can listen at the door. I mean, they are very thick, heavy stone doors. But yeah, you can give me a perception check if you want to put your ear to it.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I would also like to send Doctor Who around the periphery.
I love the name of the owl.
And
The owl
if there's any
tells you that it's
windows-
smaller on the inside.
If there's any windows, I want the owl to look through. Too many Doctor Who references. Mind exploding.
So yeah, I'm going to be ritually casting silence because I have it prepared.
Okay.
Wait, silence?
Yes.
I have an
Silence,
issue
and then
with-
we're going to crack open the doors.
Wait, I can
issue
ritually.
with
You can
this.
ritually cast silence. I have silence.
Silence is a ritual.
To have
Wait.
ritual casting, though. I
Oh,
don't think
Rangers don't
do.
have ritual casting. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so listening at the door, you hear nothing, but that could be because they are thick. Flying around the building and coming back to you, Doctor Who lets you know that there is a giant crocodile, much like you guys saw just yesterday in the back of the building, just sort of resting and relaxing in the mud.
Oh boy.
Like inside the temple or outside the temple in like the moat area?
Outside the temple.
Okay,
Okay.
we shall avoid the back of the temple. Unless we're interested in killing another giant crocodile. We still have plenty of leftovers, though.
All right, so 10 minutes have passed. Where do you want to cast the spell, Baka?
Centered on the door.
All right. So even as you are, you have your ear pressed up with it scald, you go from, hearing just even basic ambient sounds to just hearing nothing.
But he would have known that I was casting the spell because I told everyone I was
Yeah.
casting.
He just knows when it takes effect.
I can cast no spells now because all of my spells except counterspell have a vocal.
Only in that area. So yeah, only 20 feet from the door frame.
Okay, I'm going to look at Scald and kind of make the motion as like, do you want to open the door or shall I?
I'll open the door.
Okay.
I'm going to break up my guitar and play 433.
And Scald, you push on the doors and you realize they are too heavy for you to open alone. They don't appear to be locked. They are just really heavy stone.
All right, why don't you turtleneck come over here?
Well, you can't say
You see
that,
his
but
lips
yeah.
move.
I gesture towards the turtle men.
I'm actually going to step back and like hop on the altar beside Doctor Who and so I've got my bow ready to fire it through the door if I have to.
Same.
All right, I will help push open this door.
Oh yeah, so between the two of you, you are easily able to get the doors open.
While they're opening, I'm going to mouth. Nobody can hear this, but I'm going to mouth. Put your shell into it.
All right, and the doors swing open and the light, sort of pours in from behind you, and you can see that an empty pedestal stands in the middle of this chamber. 6 statues face it from alcoves on the walls. They depict bare-chested humans with the heads of different animals. From left to right, the heads resemble those of a lizard, a jaguar, a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog.
Are these the trickster gods?
They are not. You don't recognize these as necessarily being related to the trickster gods.
Well, let's go in and take a look.
Yeah, I would like to look for traps in the immediate area as we walk in. I want to investigate for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh my god, the nat one.
No, the stonework looks clear and
Hello?
I don't know. Everyone just went quiet.
Yeah, just
I was gonna say,
Yeah, no, he checked for traps, and you did not find any.
Of course, everyone went quiet, Steph. We're in the middle of a silence spell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Whoop.
hang on. My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Well, I'd like to
getting
step up
it.
with the toucan. The toucan is Winthrop's spirit animal.
You sure you want to follow its nose?
Of course it is.
All right, so, I mean, the toucan is that one over there, Winthrop.
Oh, what a beautiful and mighty bird. Can crack nuts, you know.
Are we still in silence here? It's like a 20-foot radius, right?
Haha, I'm out of it
Actually,
then.
yeah, Winthrop is... Actually, technically, Winthrop is the only one out of it.
Yeah, but
Because
we
it's a
can't hear
sphere.
him. It's glorious.
which one is the panther-headed one or the jaguar one?
I never thought that silence would
It
sound
is the left middle one.
I go to
That's
that one.
That's the panther.
All
What were
right,
the
and
others? Sorry, I forgot them.
so underneath the panther was a lizard. Sorry, then there was the jaguar, which is the one that Deepwalker Bow's in front of. A lobster is the one across from you. Toucan, a bat, and then a frog is the bottom right.
The
Well-
bat. I'm sorry. The bat is between the frog and the toucan.
Who needs a crowbar?
Yes.
Let's get these out of here.
Thank you. Okay.
And
so
walking up and looking at them, the first thing you notice is they all appear to have like fabric strips tied around their faces and across the eyes.
Does that mean anything?
Yeah, you should go
Yeah.
to the lobster.
Don't take off the blindfolds.
Why should Skull go to the lobster?
Val looking him up and down in his big carapace of armor. And
No,
his
no, no.
angry attitude.
If
No
anything,
reason.
If anything, I've gone to the lobster. But if anyone should have gone to it other than me, it should have been Hollis.
To the lobster?
Rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
Da-na-da-na-na-na-na.
We'll move.
Lizard should be one of the turtle people.
Yeah, because they're
both
related.
reptiles.
Damn right.
Olo is just staying out of the way.
Okay, so
Winthrop is readying his crowbar to pull these statues out. We're taking them with us.
Oh no!
Are
I'm
these statues
posting
attached to the
that,
wall?
She starts growling.
hold on. Do we see any other writing in here? I mean, Papa Zoatl teaches us to bow before no one. So as long as we're not bowing before these things, we should be fine.
Oh crap!
Um,
We Walker bowed.
I knelt. There's a difference.
Oh yeah,
No,
she's
no,
just
can't do
protesting the
that.
flag. It's okay.
Question.
Okay.
Yes?
Or not question. I'm gonna turn to Baka and I'm gonna very animatedly, like, try and talk.
And
And
I
then tap my
drop
foot.
concentration and just
All right.
snap my finger to indicate sound works.
All right.
And then I will start. I'll spend a spell slot to speed it up. I'll cast detect magic.
All right. You detect nothing magical in here.
It's fine.
I
No
have
magic.
a feeling we need to. I don't want to, but just looking at the layout, there's no other way in or out of here. And apparently the Thayans were here. I got a feeling we have to, because of the thing in the middle here. Maybe we all like grab hold of the blindfolds and duck down, and something will like shoot out of the eyes and like open up a door or something.
Well, what was the writing at the front of this area was the frog one, right?
All the inscription said was Papa Zoatl teaches us to bow before no one.
Yeah, and the designs and images you saw in the opening area were of Papazotl fighting with the frog Hemoth, so showing their historic battle, which you guys have heard about in the folk tales.
And does it look like I could pick up the frog statue?
No, these are all, very well carved. They all look solid. They all look definitely part of the the building themselves. They're all of one solid piece.
And
Oh,
what
we
was
can get that
what's
out.
Papa Zawaddle? If he's not the frog.
The Iblis god.
Yeah, but what is he? What animal is he?
Kind of a bird. It was the bird that
like
was
a giant. Yeah, like a giant stork.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this one, and I'll point at the toucan, is kind of bird-like, but that thing flies too, pointing at the bat.
Yeah. We should probably inspect this pillar first. Because if they're all facing the pillar, like, are they all, like, would their gaze be on the pillar, or are they just kind of staring across the room?
You get the sense they're all staring at the pillar.
Okay. So there's either something at the pillar, or the blindfolds, are they part of the statue, or are they just cloth?
They are cloth, and they are made of red fabric. They look quite newish.
Okay, so the Saiyans came in, put the blindfolds on. Let's take the blindfolds
Blindfolded
off.
the statues.
Grab a
Okay, everybody,
grab a blindfold
everybody,
and duck.
Yeah, let's
Keep the
not be in
blindfolds in
the
your hand.
direct gaze of the statues when we do this. So yeah, I'll be sort of standing to the side of my statue, and I'll reach up, put my hand on the blindfold, and wait for everybody else.
I'm going to clamber up onto the shoulders of mine.
So we're
I'm
going to
gonna
be looking at them straight in the eye.
No. We're gonna be standing to the side. Like, we're gonna let them stare at the pillar again, and we're just gonna not be in their way.
I'm gonna put. Do we want to put something on the pillar?
Olo?
Sorry. Yeah.
No, that's the only thing we have left to put on the pillar is Olo.
Let's not put Olo on the pillar. Is there
Like I
anything in
said,
the story?
I feel like there's bad mojo over here, and I'm staying out of that with this.
Is there anything in the story? There were no like items in the story, right?
No, and there weren't any animals either. There weren't like a bat.
There was
that
a
teamed
frog.
up. A froghemoth, not a frog.
Yeah.
No, there was a frog that got turned into a froghemoth.
Well, are you what you are at the start, or are you what you are at the end?
Are we going to cast off the blindfold, guys?
I'm gonna say that the Thayan wizard put the blindfolds on, and these are all red cloths, so he probably had to cut up his own cloak in order to do this.
He could have done it to close the way behind him.
Yeah, let's take them off.
Let's do this on the count of 3.
Yeah, I'm going to stand here where I can reach around and grab the one off the toucan.
Olo's just going to turn around and face the wall behind him.
All right.
Puts his fingers in his ears.
Because
Olo
cool
goes
guys don't look at
all,
explosions.
Blair Witch. On the count of 3, you guys rip off these blindfolds, and as you do so, the pedestal in the center of the room rotates, and you can see the top of it rotates down, and a stone sort of closure closes over top of it.
Oh, so we can send one person down.
Or there was something there.
It's a very small thing. Yeah,
he took it. There was
looks
something
like
there.
It just closed. Yes, that's the sense that you get.
Oh shit! So there was something on top of this pillar,
I
and
will
now
take a
there's
look.
not.
Investigation, I guess.
Yep.
-1.
All right. With that, as you're investigating the pillar, you can see that, yeah, there is very clearly, a small area on it that, has, you can see now where sort of the mechanism was that sort of rotates and closes. But as you are looking down, you can see that in the pedestal on it, you find inscribed in common what appears to be a riddle.
Like scratched in common or inscribed with the original stuff, or is this
Inscribed? No, inscribed. It looks like it's you would get the sense that it's quite old.
Wow, this was so I'm thinking it was carved at the same time as the rest of the temple is what I'm asking, not carved later. And did they speak common back then?
I know what it is.
I haven't even read it yet.
The sun?
Yeah,
No.
what's
It's
the
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, shadow. That does make sense.
So yeah, so that is what you see. Comes with sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite. Always joined to its caster, never strays from its master.
And the answer to the riddle is a shadow.
It's a yeah, it is.
Are there any prominent shadows in the room?
Everything's fairly low light right now, so you don't see any prominent shadows at this point.
That's probably why they put the blindfolds on to create shadow in the eyes of the statues.
That's not really shadow. It's more of a blindness thing.
Does anybody have lights? Let's blindfold the statues to get the pillar back up, because let's see if there's any light. Like I want to like put something that casts light on top of the pillar and see if anything casts a shadow in this room.
I have a torch, if that helps.
Yeah, okay, we can kind of put
We've
a
also got the
torch
gem
on
of
top
brightness.
Ooh, we do.
We keep forgetting about that.
We have had that this whole time.
Yeah,
All right.
We used it in
twice.
Tamochan.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
put the blindfolds on all the statues again, and the pillar in the center. You hear it sort of rumble and it rotates, and from a hatch on its surface, you see it open, but you see just a small stand is there.
Put the gem of brightness on top.
All right, you do that. It lights up the entire room, and I will say with that, because it is casting off enough light, you can see where the bat
That's not very
is. Where, as it casts light, you can see that appearing just sort of down underneath it and sort of behind the head, you can see a crawl space appear.
Oh,
How big?
It's not very large. It's only 2 feet wide and about 3 feet high.
Hollis,
fine.
Hang on. No, don't send him. Doctor Who.
send the defenseless owl.
Send the owl that is disposable, not the gnome that isn't.
Well, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about Hollis.
There is now.
Yay!
Brendan now has a line on his file at the Humane Society.
Yay! I'm now no longer.
The Humane Society doesn't
Disposable.
care. It's not an animal. It's a celestial. Or a fae or something, I haven't decided.
It's not an
doesn't care.
animal, it's an owl.
I actually, I can't see if that was the intention.
The Humane Society doesn't care about gnomes.
And I'm looking through its eyes, but I don't have sight on it, Patrick. That works. Anything down here?
Yeah, you look through its eyes, and as it comes out of the small hallway, you can see it enters into a small chamber, and you see a strange grid is etched into the far wall of the stone cell. And what you can see is the riddle that was on the base of the pillar. Somebody has sort of scratched it in with chalk, and where patches of it are darker, you can see that it spells out in those areas, cover eyes.
So he already figured it out. Okay,
It's friendly going by, though. He waved.
I will relay that to the rest of the group.
So the Thayan wizard who had come by here had already solved the riddle of the the statues and took
That's
whatever.
disappointing. That is so. This is good storytelling, but damn, I am disappointed. I feel honestly really disappointed.
I feel ripped off. Whatever
Yeah.
came from here is awesome.
I'm sure we'll run into this.
And this
Thayan
is
asshole
bitching at you,
again.
Patrick. This is funny. I've never had this happen in a D&D game where we got there and the treasure wasn't there.
Well,
You're
think
playing
about what.
Skyrim.
Oh,
Yeah.
Born of Jorgen Windcaller.
Oh yeah, where
Yep.
it's just.
We just
gone,
got
yeah.
Jorgen Windcollared.
Hooray!
God damn it.
Well, think about what happens in all of the dungeons that you have ever gone through in any RPG. Someone's going to come into that dungeon later being like, yeah, look at all this treasure we're going to get. Why are all these chests open?
And they've
Let's,
spent their last of their savings on their gear, and they die alone and penniless in poverty. Oh god,
Yeah,
it's
it's all your
depressing, Hollis.
Now, I wasn't going to go that grim, but okay, sure.
All right. So with
look
this
through its
information,
eyes when
what
it
do you
was
guys
in
want to
here.
do?
Move
Oh,
on.
kick the pillar, not to
Sorry,
break
what
my
was that,
toe.
Scald?
Did my detect magic work while I was looking through the owl's eyes in there?
Yes.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing magical. Nothing in here was set up via magic. Everything was done via shadow and trickery.
You guys
Well,
want to
let's
go
head
kill
out.
that
Your
out?
dwarven self is impressed with the stonework and the way the statue hid the crawl space, though.
Yeah, but it is still in ruins. Proper dwarven structures wouldn't be in ruins after just a couple hundred years.
Can we go shoot that crocodile?
Yeah, I want to burn through some anger.
Why?
Cause
Let's-
it's
let's-
empty.
Let's just move on, guys.
Dude, we kill
Hey.
the red wizards and then we'll get the treasure. He warned us.
Oh wait, damn it! Where's my crowbar? I'm fucking taking this toucan. I'm taking something.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay,
come on.
Archer.
Roll me a
I am-
strength check.
All
I'll
right,
give him.
so
Don't
just
help
stand
him!
back. And I'll use my superior dwarven strength. Wow.
advantage. Wait, if you help me, I got advantage.
I ain't
Oh,
helping you.
I was just gonna do it myself.
Okay.
Also,
Why are we
outside.
defacing the temple of the
Winthrop,
gods?
you lead the crowbar and you God, and there is just a string of expletives, but like not even a chip, not a scratch, nothing on this toucan.
But if Olo helped me with my strength check, does that give me advantage? And then he just leans on the crowbar and pops it off.
You loosened it.
I
Are you
did
really
most of
helping
that.
Olo?
I did help. Everyone was like, "No, don't help." I was like, "Yeah, I'm in."
Yeah, no. Even with a 19, you're not able to do much more than just put a small scratch in it.
All right,
Okay.
I'll give him some credit for their stonework.
Wait.
Just a little.
I have a chain, and we have wanderlust.
No.
We're
No.
continuing.
No. We're moving on.
I mean, you can't really desecrate a temple. I mean, we haven't seen the gods. It's merely an empty place. You know.
Well,
it's a
after
ghost-
everybody goes, I'll look at the temple, the statue one last time, and kick a stone and pout on my way out.
I will say, you guys start to hear snarling as this is going on.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Oh yes.
Let's
Like
go.
alligator
Check
snarling?
wanderlust.
Yes.
Here,
All right.
Oh
So,
god.
As you guys are coming to the doors, you can see that a couple of them have come to near the front, and then there are a couple more swimming your way.
I'm gonna haste.
Looks like
Get everyone to roll me some initiative, please.
looks like Croc's back on the menu, guys.
It
We
didn't
already
leave the menu.
We had
it for
tons of
breakfast.
leftovers.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
there,
god.
I-
The turn order.
21.
Yeah, you just got rid of everything.
Sorry, I thought that was an old one.
I just
No,
realized
it was blank, and then we literally started rolling.
Oh,
we
That's
were
sorry
really
about that.
fast with the rolling. I
I
really
got
got
better.
the
I
same
got
number.
a 12.
My 15.14. No.
I'll
How
put
do you
it
add
in.
yourself into the thing, and I'll just
Just
put my own in?
roll and change it to what it was.
Oh, okay.
You can change.
Yeah,
Oh
you
God.
just click on the numbers. That's what I did.
Guys, I get to haste. I've been waiting to haste for so long.
Oh, that one's more. Whatever.
It won't let me change it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, why can't I change this?
Click
Oh,
the number.
because you can't use the enter key on the numeral pad. You have to use your actual enter key.
Okay. There. Done.
Yeah, I was getting frustrated at that too.
All right, with that, Winthrop, you are up first. You can hear the snarling of these alligators, and you can see one of them starting to climb the steps into where you guys are.
Oh, good. And I'm going to shoot him twice.
And you can
Frick.
see it's the one you were talking to earlier, and he has this sort of hurt, conflicted look at why you are desecrating his home.
Oh, wait. So I still can talk to him then, because it hasn't been that long.
Well, then talk to
Oh,
him
it's
then.
been a few minutes, so I think your spell has ended.
Yeah, it's only like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We spent 10 minutes
You
with
spent-
casting a ritual spell.
Yeah, you spent 10 minutes casting the spell, and then all the time you guys spent looking at
Yeah.
everything in the room.
Fair enough. Well, guys, that one is ham-stuffed, and I shoot the ham-stuffed one.
Maybe you could
So
just put it
that's the
back.
first arrow.
Put
That
what
hits.
back? We didn't take anything.
Oh, and I'll Hunter's Mark before. I always forget the Hunter's fucking Mark.
It was the mere fact that we tried to take that pissed them off.
We entered. So I Hunter's Mark him, shoot him,
No,
that's the
you
first
tried to
arrow.
desecrate.
You tried to steal something from the temple.
Nobody desecrated. There's a fence. It's just good enough. Anyway. So yeah, so that's the first one. Here's the second arrow from the first shot. 18
Hits.
hit. Okay, that one is just a straight D8, no Hunter's Mark. Nice. And then my second attack. Hi.
Hits.
Oh, nice. So 11
And-
and 17 damage. Plus 6.
So yeah, with that, your ham-stuffed friend just sort of hisses and growls and collapses to the ground.
Awesome. And there was
Aw.
no desecration. We were trying to bring back samples for testing.
Yes.
You were desecrating.
Fake news.
Tomato.
Anything
tomato.
else?
No, I am
Any
done.
movement? All
No,
right.
I'll stay back here. My wife is firmly in the way.
And with that, this one is going to climb up the stairs and try and bite at you, Beatrix.
He can try.
Yeah, you're almost, you're keeping your sword and keeping its mouth at bay. It's sort of snapping and biting you, and it swings around with its tail. Oh no, this one doesn't get a tail attack, so no, it just sort of snaps and hisses at you. The other
Tail
ones
of two
move in
crocodiles.
closer and just are waiting.
I'm gonna be like, I got my eyes on all of you.
Olo.
Well, it seems like they're going to trap us in here, so I'm going to waddle my way through everybody. Excuse me, Hollis, passing through. I suck in my gut,
Hi.
trying to pass. All right, and then I make my way to this guy, and then I want to shove. Sorry, not shove.
He'll shup.
po-
He'll shup him to death.
I
You're
want
going to
poke
shuck him like some corn?
Yeah, shuck 'em like a corn. Yeah. No, I'm going to cut off their, not cut it off, but try to limit their movement inside so they don't, corner us over here. So I'm just going to activate this for the first time. Shell defense. And my AC jumps up to 23.
All right, with that, so Olo retreats into his shell and slams down into the ground and provides a nice barrier against the crocodile that is, trying to climb the stairs and nudge his way in. So with that, you guys are going to have a pretty good barrier in between you and the crocodiles. And Skull, you are up next.
And I can move here, right? And make an attack roll?
Yep.
Or not an attack roll, but a spell. So
As you wish, or you could hop on top of Olo's shell at this point too, because he is
Oh, cool.
retracted.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna
I'm
do that.
basically, I'm lying down, shell on my back. Well, obviously on my back.
And I'm gonna point straight down, extend my axe, and fire a lightning bolt from my axe straight down that way.
All right.
So a couple of deck saves.
The one in back makes it, I would assume.
Yeah, 15.
All right, so yeah, so this crackling beam shoots out, and the one directly in front of you is caught fully in this and just starts sort of smoking and burning, but the one in the back manages to duck under the water and just avoid it. Roll your damage. 31?
Yeah, 31.
Oh yeah, this crocodile in front of you just literally explodes. And there is just a burning, frying smell of crocodile.
Cool.
need to
Then I'm
look
gonna
away when you do that.
also take a step forward and smile.
All right, that's your bonus action.
Yeah, that's my bonus action is the smile.
Hollis.
Okay, so I see the one back in this direction. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I will step forward to, I guess, there, and I'll say, you'll make a lovely belt one day. And hope that their wisdom saves aren't good. Yes.
It is not. Yeah, you see its eyes, just sort of narrow into slits, and you hear this sound.
What? I said a lovely belt.
You did. Bonus action. Any more movement?
You know what? I think these people have it.
All right. Beatrix.
You know what I'm about to do.
I sure do.
Run up and hit it.
Quote the Art of
Yep.
War.
Well, I don't have mine up yet, but I'm gonna hit it.
Does not hit. Your longsword scrapes across its hide, but does not break the skin.
But the second
That
one does.
Oh yeah, you slash into it in sort of anger and frustration, and you're turning around and giving Winthrop the eyes as you kill this crocodile, and you just slash across its guts, and they spill out, and yeah, it is dead.
What did I do? I already killed one.
You gave the other one ham.
It was helpful.
Baka.
Winthrop always pays its debts if he has to.
All right. So I can only see one target from here.
Yeah, that crocodile, by the way, if that's the one I did, 6-2, has disadvantage on its next attack, which is the whole reason I did that.
Well, I'm going to come out to here.
Okay.
I don't got much to do right now.
Cantrips?
You see a vaguely confused, sort of hurt-looking crocodile with one crocodile tear running down its face.
Yeah, we're going to Shillelagh and Toll the Dead at the same time.
Okay. And yeah, with that, I mean, only you and this crocodile, you hear just this loud gonging sound of like a temple bell, just sort of boom. And the crocodile just sort of rocks back and forth and then just sinks down into the mud and stops moving. And from around the corner, you start to hear the sound of a much larger snarl and sort of growl and hiss as you actually hear the splashing of water. Something is moving towards you guys fairly quickly. What do you guys want to do?
We have time, like, to, one action maybe?
That's what you think. You hear something coming, and you remember your owl told you there was a giant crocodile at the back of the temple. It's probably now moving towards you guys.
Do we have time to leg it? Because I'm in favor of that.
I'm in favor of killing it, but
You guys want to be in the water while the giant crocodile... Because we're on the other side of the temple from where we would have had to enter it. Or from where we would have gone to the bank. And Wanderlust is probably on the bank, right?
Yes.
So we need to go in the water for a long time.
But it's shallow water and it's a giant crocodile.
Yes, but it.
The crocodile can
Come
follow
on.
us into deeper water.
Stand and fight.
I'm
Yeah.
liking this guy.
But Wanderlust could
Me
help.
too.
Wanderlust could stab the thing.
We don't
Okay.
need Wanderlust. We're doing well enough on our own.
Hey,
Wanderlust is not in this
Wanderlust
fight.
is my
I have not
baby.
had a chance to even use my reduced ally damage yet because nobody's taken damage. We're doing fine.
Okay. If we have one action before anything else happens, I will give inspiration to who is more fighty here, Beatrix.
Thank you.
All right, do you guys want to leave the temple? Do you want to set up in any way?
Can
Uh,
I get in here?
What direction is it coming from?
Coming from around this side.
All right, I'm going to move. I already cast a spell, but I'm going to move here. And am I moving slow here?
You would be, yes, because you're not the tallest of statures.
All right. Well, I'm hasted, so it's cancel it out, I guess.
Yep. So, all right, anybody else? You've
So
got
it's
time
25,
to
though.
move and set something up if you want.
How tall are these pillars?
They're about
Let's set up
15
a
feet
choke,
tall.
Let's set up a choke point here, and
Yeah,
That was the plan.
I'm gonna ready a Toll the Dead as soon as I see it struck true by some attack.
And I'll start climbing this and get up to the top.
I
Okay.
am so lagging. I see nobody doing this. I want to come out and jump up on the altar. There. I saw something happen.
All right.
There.
Oh, when I'm on the pillar, I can't actually see everybody.
Eh.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'll get rid of the dynamic lighting.
Thank you.
It was a much better view before that dynamic lighting was gone. I only had to look at half of Winthrop.
Yeah, but it was my pleasant half.
oh, what are you, a Barrymore?
All right. And with that, crashing around the corner is a gigantic, massive crocodile that is, sort of scarred up. You can see it only has one eye, but it immediately turns its attention to you, Scald, as you are directly in its way.
Does its tail kind of go tick-tock back and forth?
Not that you can see.
Okay, good to know.
Did the Croc and Peter Pan only have one eye?
No, he had two.
No, he had
Did
to.
he have to?
Thought he had
Captain
one.
Hook had two eyes.
He had to.
You know what? I might be
Yeah.
thinking about the crocodile in Happy Gilmore.
I'm going to shield that. Patrick.
Yes,
That
right.
one had
It's
one.
that one, yeah.
Okay.
Hook had one
25
eye.
AC.
All right. So yeah. So you see its mouth absolutely engulfing you, and you throw up this blast of arcane energy, and you can see its teeth and its jaws just clearly just millimeters away from clamping down on you and clenching, but it holds true. And
Did we have held actions?
Yeah.
your held action was when somebody strikes it true.
Yes, and I'm sure at least one other person had an attack ready, didn't they?
No.
Me.
Yeah.
Can I use my crossbow, or would you allow me to run up? And...
You can, but it's still going to get its attack first because it was next in the turn order. So, and
Okay.
it was ready for you guys too. So,
Well, actually,
It
in
doesn't-
theory, I can wait
I-
until it's anyone's turn to do that. So,
yeah. And so it swings around with its tail, which probably won't break 25, but let's find out. No, it does not. It smashes against the wall and just cracks and crumbles. All right, now held actions can go off.
Okay, will you allow me to move or no?
No, your chance to move was last time.
Oh, okay.
Why,
I will
I'm
just use
forward.
my crossbow then.
Okay. That hits.
There we go.
And your Toll the dead, Baka?
Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Nice.
It only deals 6 damage because he's injured.
Oh.
So yeah, so you hear the bell in the bong, and you can see that with the necrotic energy, part of its eye even just sort of closes up more and starts oozing, but you don't get the sense you did a lot of damage to it.
I rolled 2 3s on a d12.
And next up, Deep Walker.
All right. Why did I think it was going to get there in time? Oh, well, so I'm going to scamper out, and I'm going to pull a Winthrop. And I'm going to clamber up the pillar using my feline agility.
You're not
Okay.
going to desecrate a temple?
Boy.
We can't all be as archaeological as you, Winthrop.
And then longbow. I swear I clicked it.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay, sneak attack damage, and then I don't have to disengage. I'm going to dodge just in case for my bonus
Alright.
action.
Top of the round, Winthrop.
All right. So when I talked to the crocodile, did I have to do animal friendship and speak with animals, or did I just use speak with animals?
You had to use animal friendship too.
All right. So fear, DC 13 on the crocodile, if it's still a beast.
It is. So is that wisdom?
Doesn't say. I'm assuming it says fear DC 13 targeting only beasts that have intelligence 3 or lower. I'm looking up on the roll 20 thing, the ring of animal influence. Probably wisdom though. Most of the time mind affecting is wisdom. Hello?
I'm
Hello.
just checking the DM's guide.
Oh, it's here in the thing. You have it in the
Yeah, you
I'm
have to
seeing
search for the
the
spell
actual.
fear.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's got to be wisdom.
Yeah, I clicked it on the ring of animal influence. It links
Yeah, well, no, it's fear. And fear is, as it loads, because it's
wisdom
taking
save
forever.
DC 13, Patrick.
All right. And
And if
unfortunately,
it
its
ever
intelligence is below 3.
If it ever ends its turn in a
Oof.
location where it doesn't have line of sight, it can repeat the save.
which will be next turn.
Oh, you would think that. You would think that.
Now, it doesn't say on the ring what that counts as. Is that an action or?
That would be an action.
Yeah, that's an
cast
action.
spell.
Okay, so I
All
can't
right,
also
so-
attack with the bow, so I'm done.
So does that happen on its turn, or does it use its reaction to move?
I don't know.
It's just frightened, so on its turn it has to use all of its movement.
Yeah. All right. With that, from behind,
Yeah,
you guys
better run,
hear.
Croc!
It actually doesn't have to use all its movement. It just suffers disadvantage on attack rolls against Winthrop and can't move closer to him willingly.
Yeah. So with that, Olo, you are up.
Olo gets out of his shell, trying to find where did everyone go. Sees that Beatrix and Hall's
Welcome back.
front. Hey, thanks. It was
Didn't
cozy in
I
there.
just see something?
Yeah, but I decided against it.
Patrick's nice.
Okay.
It's all appreciate Patrick.
I'm appreciative of it.
All right, so I come out of my bonus action, and as I step aside, I see the giant alligator.
Crocodile. I thought I had one more crocodile left, but I did not. So yeah, you see a giant crocodile who is trying to bite down on Skull Runejaw, but there is an arcane circle around Skull that is holding its jaws from snapping shut.
All right, so I step up to the front, and okay, I should put my AC back to normal, 19. Okay, so I'm gonna smack it a couple of times with the quarterstaff.
All right.
First one coming up. Dang.
Yeah, you
Second
smack
one
it,
coming
but
up.
it does not even pay attention to that hit. That one, you get its attention. Roll your damage.
5 bludgeon.
All right, yeah, you manage to smack it, and you can see its eye just sort of rotate and fixes on you at this point.
Come on, come at me, bruh. I taste like soup.
Anything else? Any unarmed strikes?
No, I used up my bonus action with that, and the unarmed was a bonus action, so I'm done.
Oh, that's right, to get out of your shell.
Yep.
Turtle
Skull.
power!
All right,
Troll,
Skull's
yeah.
going to take the axe in his hand, in both of his hands, and swing with a booming blade at this crocodile.
And then immediately look
that
away
was
as it
damage.
explodes.
That was not what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to roll a battle axe attack.
That hits.
All right. Do you want to use the that damage, or do you want me to re-roll for the?
No, we'll stick with that damage.
All right. So he takes 3. He takes another 5 slashing, and if he moves, he's going to take 8.
Yeah. Yeah, so you flash him and knock out one of his teeth with the sort of thunderous rattle, and then you can sense just this energy cloud is surrounding him.
And then I'm going to use my haste action to hit him again.
All right.
Oh wait, why I don't have advantage? I had advantage on something earlier, but I don't have advantage now. So 11.
11. Unfortunately, yeah, that one, again, your axe blade just sort of scrapes along his hide, but does not do any damage.
All right, and that's my turn.
Hollis.
Okay. Does this giant crocodile look like it's still incredibly healthy and ready to go after taking a 3, 4, 5 man beating?
No, it looks terrified of an affluent man from a big city.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's got some wounds. I would say it's bloodied at this point.
Okay, because I had sort of a win option that would have been perfect for this, because this is pretty unambiguously not in concordance with the curse of the Bracelet of Rock Magic, but I'm going to say my best option here is just to call him a nice pair of shoes and hit him with Vicious Mockery.
Ooh, I thought it was going to be Dissonant Whispers.
No, I've already rolled it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Whispers would have been such a good combo.
It would have had somebody else been there.
Well, it would have gotten 2 opportunity attacks and the booming blade damage.
No shit. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah,
Well,
with
no,
that,
because it's not moving voluntarily.
It works for Dissonant Whispers. Doesn't work if you get like knocked somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't
Yeah,
know.
somebody moves you, then no. But if you run, then yeah, it works. So yeah, 8 damage and disadvantage on its next attack.
All right. Beatrix.
No, get up. No, get next to him. Use your sentinel because he has to run from me.
He doesn't have to run. He just
Oh!
can't move closer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move close. Oh, yeah, I can't force him. Damn it.
First one hits, second one doesn't.
I'm going to do an action surge, get another one.
All right. That hits.
You get another 2, actually.
Woohoo!
Yeah. With that, Beatrix comes racing down, and with just 3 massive swipes of her longsword, you cut this giant crocodile to ribbons, and it splashes down and falls into the water and is no more.
Oh God, no!
Twitches
The
and
pelt.
spasms, but dies.
We
don't
can
think water damages
salvage.
it.
We can salvage the pelt, dear.
No, she made it into ribbons. You said
No, his guts into ribbons.
his guts are already ribbons. They're literally intestines.
It's dead. Let's go.
All right, let's put them all on Wanderlust.
Well, I'll get Dave to bring the ropes and the chains, and we'll pull them out, and then get the bits we want, because we're not going to butcher them here with a bunch of other crocs around. Or
Alright.
does someone have a better idea?
All right,
just
let's move this.
I'm just thinking this is like more than a week's supply of food.
I want to eat that ham-filled crocodile.
It's like wrapping a turkey in bacon or something, or doing a turducken.
Yeah,
put
but
the
in
ham in
between,
it first.
yeah, yes, but in between is stomach acid.
But we already have leftovers from the last alligator.
These are fresh.
Crocodile.
I think we just want the big head. I think we're going to leave the rest.
Oh my god.
I'll cut it off with my big axe.
You are definitely the
Alright,
great
so-
white hunter.
Yeah, so
That
you
was
guys
part of what this character's concept was. Yep.
and give me survival checks to see how well you do skinning and getting the meat out of it.
Luck.
I'm gonna help you on this one.
Oh, okay. If he helps me, then 18. Oh, shit. Stephanie does it well.
I
Oh.
roll my eyes and I'm like, this is how we do it in Baldur's Gate. And
I want a
Yeah,
purse.
and
I
with
add
a few
shoes
deft-
and a belt.
yeah, with a few deft strokes, you skin it and manage to fillet it and get out all of the innards and you sort of toss them in the water. So you have clean meat. And Winthrop, you managed to do quite well as with the help of Olo, who manages to lift and turn the giant crocodile for you. So in the end, you guys managed to get enough meat to easily feed you for a couple of days, and enough skin to make a couple of nice items out of.
I think Olo and I were aiming for the head, because that was what we wanted to keep.
Well, yeah, you're able to cleanly get the head off, and that gives you 2 that you can now bring back to the museum.
Oh, man. Can you
Wait,
imagine
so-
the charcoal pictures of the kids inside the jaws? Parents
Okay.
will pay so much for that.
So these are just normal wildlife around here, right? So this is the equivalent of just like bringing a deer to your local museum. That seems
Well, I thought-
kind of
I
weak.
thought these were like bringing a 18-foot deer to your local museum.
Yeah, this is the equivalency of a 20-point buck.
All right, with that, let's take a couple of minutes for a bio break, and we will pick up with you guys back in the city.
Sweet.
We have
Alright.
so much stuff to strip out of the city. We are going to be rich. Rich as kings. Rich as girls who are hiding in Aarakocra monasteries who want to be kings.
That's
Queen.
extremely specific.
Women can be kings too.
Seriously, just send her on spring break. It'll be fine.
Mellow her out.
Wait, why are you so obsessed with this girl that we met a while back? I thought she was winking at you and I shrugged it off then, but
Oh, no, honey. She doesn't like me.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, I pissed her off right before we left.
Oh,
do you say this out loud?
No, that was just, that was out of character. She does not like me at all.
Can I give an insight check?
Oh, please do. I want you to roll a 1 again.
Sure.
But then I need the bio break. Damn it!
Aha!
How do I hide that? I
Make a
don't.
Deception check.
deception. Yeah.
What's your charisma?
Luck!
Wrong.
I use my luck! Luck!
If you use
Yeah!
Can I get advantage on that? Can I?
Nope.
Sorry, Beatrix, you're on your own on that one.
Can I have Scalds read to this situation?
Sure. Yeah. You see them.
Please.
You see a married couple. Just sort of bickering and snarking with each other. So yeah, roll an insight check. See what you pick up.
Oh no, honey, I wasn't looking at her at all.
Ah!
No, you believe Winthrop. I mean, he sounds very sort of offended and hurt, and very sort of genuine that this woman does not like him, and he had no interest in anything with her really either.
I like the kid.
why am I rolling an insight check? I know the truth.
Okay, I'll be right back, but that was definitely worth it.
Okay, yep, put it in. Be right back, y'all.
You can't say y'all.
Marriage.
That's cultural appropriation.
Oh God.
She's from Philadelphia.
Born
That's
and
not
raised.
a place that has y'all. That's a used
It
guy
is
area.
total.
Okay,
We
to
have
be fair-
both.
Guys.
So to be fair, I can say y'all because I was taught by actual Texans.
That doesn't count. And two,
I'm from
They
the
said I
South.
could.
I know,
Hashtag
and we're-
cultural appropriation.
I'll need to see your paperwork on that.
here.
Can we trade? I'll take the Southerners back for all these damn snowbirds.
But can they cook
Nah.
a good Philly cheesesteak?
My dad can. He's from Philly.
Yeah.
Does he
Doesn't
use
that
cheese?
presuppose there's such a thing as a good Philly cheese?
Oh,
Shots fired.
Those are fighting words, Patrick.
I mean,
Shade.
Philadelphia doesn't have anything good.
Alright, I'll be right back, too.
The okay, I'll toss I'll toss napalm onto this fire. The Philly cheesesteak versus the po' boy fight.
Ooh, gotta be the po' boy. What about grinders versus hoagies?
Believe it or not, I'm not actually well versed enough in the difference between the two.
Of what?
I've
I
never
don't think
had
there is a
gri-
difference.
I'm assuming that like a grinder
The
is
app?
some regional subvariant, unless it's just that's what they call subs.
What?
Grinders versus hoagies. Because if that's just
Oh,
what
I
they
had
call
no idea of
subs,
that.
then okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just small regional differences.
Yeah, but no, I actually got taught. We did a cultural exchange when we were in Europe. There was the 14 of us from my school, and then there was something like 20 odd people from Texas, all part of the same group. So we taught them the proper meaning of the word "a," and in return, we got versed on the proper application of the word "y'all."
Oh God! Now there's poop in my bed.
Yeah, so when next we camp out, you're going to wake up with Triceratops pooping your sleeping bag for desecrating that temple.
Walker Bow
How do
Well,
you know it's
you-
going to be her?
is
You
kind
desecrated-
of
Not a character.
kind of feces obsessed.
She's a cat.
I mean, you
And she has
desecrated the
mage
temple,
hand.
and she desecrated your bed.
Does Walker Bow have a full name, like 3 initials?
Deep Walker Bow.
Please, you know that Deep Walker Bow's going to do it, but Winthrop's going to blame Dave.
No, Dave's just going to have to clean it.
Yeah, pretty
That's his
much.
fun- That's his
There we
punishment.
go.
Oh, yeah, no. Walker Bow's not going to do that to Dave. Poor Dave.
I'm gonna take Dave's bed. That's what's gonna happen, you know, right?
Dave's not going to have to clean it. He's going to have to sleep in it.
Oh, Ian's
No, he's
throwing
going to
in
have to do
fighting
both.
words. Those are fighting words, Ian.
That wasn't to be mean. I just thought that was funny.
It's meanfully funny.
Meanfully. I don't know if meanfully funny is a thing.
Look, Walker
Oh.
Bow's got a thing for temples and reverence and gods, and you desecrate a temple. She's not happy with
We
you.
don't know that it's a temple per
As
se.
far
But
as she is
when-
concerned, it is a temple.
Winthrop's temple is his bed, and would you desecrate another temple in revenge?
Scald's
Yes.
temple is his body.
Your temple doesn't count.
It's not to
Oh,
Eldath, so
I think he's
I'm
asking you to rub
lenient.
feces on it.
At that point, you're like, yeah, I'm not into that. Sorry, but I'm not kink shaming.
we're gonna wake up one morning and be like, "Why is there shit everywhere?"
I'm going to blame one of the turtles.
I know. Have you seen a turtle poop in a fish tank? Like Jesus.
We have an elf to blame, so I'm going to blame a turtle.
It's like mermaids. It's like every time you think of a mermaid, you don't think about the poop tail that all fish have.
Oh,
Or I guess actually, it would make more sense to blame either Thorn or Deep Walker Bow. We don't have a litter box with us.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse you.
Oh, maybe we wouldn't blame them. We'd be like, "It's okay. We know there wasn't any sand. We're not mad. We just prefer if you could poop like a sapient creature.
And the gnome gets off scot-free.
Oh, come on. They're not big enough, or they're not small enough to be gnome poops.
You don't know
That's
what
the
gnome poops are
deceptiveness
like.
of it. Gnome poops are ethically sized.
But then they're just normal sized.
This Twitch is brought to you by...
Good lord.
Audible.com. No.
Shiza.
No, if you're going to do that, you would go Metamucil.
Oh, I picked Audible because Audible actually sponsors a lot of stuff like this.
Yeah, no, but Metamucil would have been topical.
Oh, but what's the underwear one that...
Me undies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about MeUndies. Or Dollar Shave Club.
You forgot about me undies? Well, they should be in me drawer.
See, this is where we actually get, reached out to by them going, please don't mention our names. Ever.
No, we'd like to sponsor you because we're Audible, and we'll sponsor anyone, even if they call us assholes. Audible.com. We're assholes.
What about
Is
that
that a
banned
thing?
luggage?
Did they actually do that?
We could be sponsored by that luggage that got banned by the TSA. Now they're out of business.
How did they get banned by the TSA?
Onboard batteries are apparently not allowed in baggage anymore.
Oh, is that self-driving luggage?
No, the smart ones that let you charge your phone while you were waiting.
Okay,
but
so you're...
not the ones you can literally ride around on.
Oh, I don't know about
No.
those. The ones I specifically know about are the ones that have charging capabilities for your phone and your devices.
like it just has like a...
So wait. You can have a charging device in your bag that is unattached to your bag, and you're perfectly fine. But having it built into the bag means you're screwed.
Yes. So you could
Yeah,
have
'cause it was the same kind of batteries that were exploding in the Samsung phones, so they didn't want
Okay,
them
I can see
on
if
the
it was
planes.
that, then yeah,
But
that
that's-
makes perfect sense.
That's not 100% fair. I traveled just this weekend, 2 weeks ago, with a portable speaker with the same battery, and that was allowed.
Was that
I
in
made
your...
sure before I go.
Wait,
Was that
hang
in
on. What?
checked luggage?
That was in my
No,
carry-on.
hang on, guys. Shia LaBeouf is playing Shia LaBeouf's father in Shia LaBeouf biopic, Honey Boy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay.
whoa, 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 whoa,
That's
whoa,
enough woes.
whoa, 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 whoa,
We're un-woe now.
whoa.
Shia LaBeouf as Shia LaBeouf's father. Some other guy is Shia LaBeouf. And Noah Jupe? Jupe?
Oh wait, what was his other line? Oh yeah. No.
I love old recycled jokes from 2008.
Oh god, I feel less about myself now.
All right, is everybody back?
You should.
Yeah.
That was bad, and you should feel bad.
I do.
Oh, before we start really quick,
Oh,
as
they
the
do.
fire sirens go by, every one of my Saturday morning people is watching the stream. Everyone say hi, Matt.
Hi,
Hi,
Matt.
Matt.
Hi.
We're
Wait, is
sorry.
Is it Matt, Matthew, or Matthew?
Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hello.
All right, everybody back?
I don't know. Is
No.
Matt here though? Matt's
I'm
not here.
here.
Ha ha ha.
I think I've heard everyone talk.
Roll call.
All right, with that, you guys have finished skinning your crocodiles. You are back on the shoreline. You have, as you can see, a couple of avenues you can take. There are, ruined buildings on either side of the street. You can see the large intersection down here near the end, and you can see even from here, as some of the mist has burned off, that it's a much, it's almost a raised street, and you can tell that it's, almost like a nice stone boulevard.
Let's go take a stroll down the boulevard.
Yeah, it's not an intersection though.
It's a three-way intersection.
No, we'd walk right into the wall. There's no stairs there. It's raised.
Do you want me to help you up?
Yeah, I could step on your head.
All right, you guys
Let's go.
head down the roadway heading towards the raised street. Let me put you on the street.
And
Could we
we'll
be
just
Assuming
checking
that
all
none
these
of the
houses
buildings
on the
you-
way?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
assuming
check
none
as
of
we
them had
go.
interesting stuff.
and we'll send if we want. We can send Dave in to check the doors of each.
I feel like maybe we should be going in, not Dave, because I feel like maybe there's dangerous things inside a lot of these. We've already been attacked by crocodiles searching one building.
Dave
All
needs
right,
some
yeah.
exercise.
So the first house you guys come to, I will pull you guys up to that. And you can see, much like some of the other ruins that you've seen, it's, old house. Doesn't look like it's in. Oh, God, I hate this slider.
I know, right? Ugh.
All right. It's not even letting me slide down to it.
Why are we exploring this place again?
There we go. Because that was the only place it let me drop you guys. So you guys are on, the outside of this house. You can tell the walls have been sort of knocked down and broken. Everything is, open to the air. You can see plants that have, completely overgrown. And what do you guys want to do?
Send the bird in to look around real quick.
Yep.
All right.
Guidance.
All right. He also has advantage. Not that it matters with his double threes.
Hey, you could get a 10.
An 8.
Yeah, no, with that, your bird flies around, doesn't end up seeing anything of sort of note. Comes back and you can see through its eyes. You see, again, some sort of broken furniture. You see lots of plants. Here and there you get glints of things sort of shining, sort of on the ground. Down around
shining
over here, but
I want to mention that
you're not sure what it could be.
Owl, did you see anyone inside?
Hey, Deep Walker Bow, there's some shinies in here.
Inside.
Chinese? Where are the Chinese?
Just run in there, it'll be fine. I didn't see anything.
No, don't tell her that.
I am going to slowly go
Guidance.
in. Thank you. And perception, what do I see?
I want to stay close in case I need to projected ward.
I want to stay close in case
It'd
I
be
need
my
to
fault.
Wait, I'm going to toss my guidance on there just to see. And 23.
Yeah, looking around, you can see, everything over here. You can see something sort of sparkling and shining off just sort of in the corner over there on the ground and, wrapped deep in some of these sort of plants.
I don't get the zoomies, but I, trot over quickly.
All right.
I'm going to follow quickly.
I'll cover her from this corner and the stairs.
I'll stay here.
How do you do the move of the line?
Spacebar.
You-
Hold and
yeah.
spacebar as you're moving around.
Well, no, yeah, you can tap it to set
yeah.
waypoints as you're moving around.
Okay, cool. I see it. All right.
I just did mine a lot, so Patrick would know that I was moving off from the group.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
got
great
that.
to track movement because then it actually tracks your movement and you can set waypoints to see where you're stopping, where you're going from point A to point B.
Okay, so while they're covering that, I'm going to move up to these stairs to make sure nothing comes up at us with my dark vision eyes.
All right. So, yeah, so you guys move around and explore and look around. And Walker, as you are, looking in, you can see that, yeah, it's something. You can see, what appears to be maybe glass or metal that the sun was sort of glinting off inside these plants. And as you reach in towards it, the plants just sort of snap out and reach towards you and tries to wrap itself around you.
Dex?
Feed me.
So
Feed me,
yeah,
Seymour.
it swings out, and even with its chance to sort of surprise you and grab onto you, you do not manage to get held by it. But with that, I need everyone to roll me some initiative, please.
Don't delete them this time.
I won't.
Y'all, that's so much better. Yeah, so you just hear Walker Bow let out, meow, and just kind of like rear back quickly from the bush.
That's the universal sound of danger.
Yeah, Patrick, not that it will be implemented in this situation, but for the foreseeable future, can we assume that because it's at will, once a minute, every minute, I'm going to be casting Shillelagh just as paranoia?
You just always want to have it on the go?
Oh, yeah.
It's not paranoia if the jungle is actually out to get you.
It's not paranoia when we know we're going after a lich.
Do we know?
You don't necessarily know that.
We
Yeah.
suspect.
Okay. But still, I know the jungle is dangerous, so...
Yeah.
It could be Yuan-Ti still. Like, we don't know.
And of course, the one farthest away from the plant gets to go first.
All right. And yeah, the first one up is Olo.
Olo doesn't. He's a bit of away from everyone else. Well, from the front line. So I'm just gonna take.
But as that happens, all these other plants are actually going to get their surprise round on you guys because they are all going to be attacking you. So Olo, the plant right behind you, is going to try and reach out and grab you.
Oh God, it's a director's cut ending of Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me.
No, the director's cut. The aliens win.
Oh, the aliens do win. Yes.
So with a 21, these vines reach out and grapple you. And do you want? Yeah, I'll just say you take 21 poison damage. I'll give you the basic. Or do you guys want me to roll the damage?
Roll damage. It's fun.
All right.
And can save lives.
That is
It also
true.
adds
Or
life.
Anthem.
Sorry, how much damage?
Amish damage?
How sorry.
24 poison damage as these vines wrap around you and constrict you.
Well, fuck.
And the one beside Beatrix, it reaches out to try and constrict you. But you are able to dodge and step aside and slash at them with your sword. The ones next to
Actually, wait a minute.
Scald.
I just realized something. I should have used my reaction to reduce that 24 down to a 12. I think I can do that. I keep
Okay, yeah.
forgetting
So
I
yeah,
have this
reduce that.
ability.
Is
That
that
misses.
absorbing?
Nope. It's acid, not poison. Never mind.
All right. Yep. So you take 24 poison. And this one just below you, Scald. So
That'll miss.
I don't think a 17. Yeah, that's not going to hit you.
Plate
So
armor.
it reaches and stretches out, and yeah, it hits your plate armor and just sort of slides off and down. It doesn't manage to grab onto anything. All right. And so with that, Olo, you are top of the round. You are
Am I
currently
grappled?
grappled. Yes.
I am
So
grappled. Okay, so I obviously need to break through.
Yep.
That's going to be a strength roll, right?
your choice, athletics or acrobatics.
Huh. Yeah. Am I like poison damage, like with disadvantage, or just poison damage?
Just poison damage. You're not poisoned.
Okay, let's get out of this acrobatic roll. Ah, balls.
Not enough. You are still restrained.
That's the best I could do.
All right. Deepwalker Bow.
Yeah, I don't think my bow is going to be of any use right now. All the plants are attacking, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to disengage from the one attacking me and move over to the one that's attacking Beatrice so I can get my sneak attack and hand axe
Wait, what is Beatrix standing?
right here.
Because on my screen, Beatrix is there. Okay.
Refresh. Mine
I
does
am.
that sometimes.
So that's for 12 hits, it's 21.
That does not hit. You're not able to do anything. It just sort of scrapes part of this, but you don't get the sense that it did any damage.
I just start growling in frustration.
All right. Scald.
All right. Are we doing my owl on my turn?
Yes.
Also, I'm still loading in. All right. Wait a second. Where would the owl be? Because I doubt it would be outside.
The owl would have followed you, probably sitting
Okay.
on your shoulder.
All right. Advantage on that guy. Help fly away.
Okay.
And then Scald is going to swing at him with a good old fashioned green flame blade.
That hits.
7 slashing
Okay.
and 6 fire damage.
All right.
Does the fire look like it does extra damage to him?
It does not. You actually get the sense that the fire does less damage than you expect it would. It just kind of sputters on the this plant.
All right. And these plants look like they can locomote any?
You can't tell at this point. I mean, give me a nature check. Yeah, you get the sense that these plants could move somewhat, but you're not sure how much.
I'm definitely not sure about how long their range is, I'm going to guess. So I won't Misty Step.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Baka.
I'm gonna walk over next to Olo here, and I'm gonna shillelagh and attack the bush.
All right. You swing, but it just passes through like a gentle breeze.
Stupid plant. That's turn.
All right. Beatrix.
Okay, it's a plant, right?
It is.
Wait, who has that axe of plants?
It's a sword.
Oh God, you.
Why does the ranged character have that?
Machete.
That is kind of perfect.
Anyway, it would take my whole action to light a torch, so I'm just gonna attack it.
Probably established fires not hurt him very much.
Yeah.
So the first one, I presume, hits?
Yes, it does.
Yay! And you know what? I'll action surge this.
You can't.
Oh, is that a once a day thing?
Once a short rest.
Yeah.
Once,
You
yeah,
haven't
you
taken
guys
a
haven't had a
rest.
short rest, so.
But didn't we take a short rest when
We
we
did
were?
not. Nobody
did not.
No, we've used a few
Nobody
spell
was
slots, and that's
hurt.
about it.
I used a couple third level slots, so
Ah, shit! It was such good damage too. Because remember, we had to skin the crocodiles. That takes at least an hour, right? That's like
Yeah,
a
but
short
you-
rest.
No, but that's a
No.
lot of effort. That's not a rest. You especially were specifically
Right.
using your survival skill to cut up the
I
crocodile.
thought we had a short rest. Never mind. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, yeah, you do manage to slash in with your longsword and do some damage to the plant. And I'm assuming you're attacking the one right in front of you that Walker Bow
Correct.
went at. All right, so that is the first damage to that one. Winthrop.
All right, so taking my eyes away from the dark and scary stairs, I will move up to this one and slash twice with the anti-plant. What was that?
cat, I'm gonna guess.
Cat attack, yeah.
Cat attack.
All right.
So
Roll your sword attack.
Yeah, so first one.
That is a hit.
So 15 damage.
Yep.
And if it's not dead, second attack.
Not even close to dead. Second attack misses. You can actually see the plant flattens down as you go to swing.
Last luck of the day. Ah, fuck you. Damn it! Damn it, damn it!
Yeah,
That's still
so
9 damage, right?
yeah, you see it flatten, and just at the last second, your mind registers this, and you swing down, and you do manage to slash, and you do a slight bit more
Ian,
damage to it.
Ian, your weapon is not getting a +1 damage mod, so that's actually 2 damage.
Oh, I did not. Oh, I'll fix that. Thank you.
And oh no, it's you're getting the mod on damage on the attack roll, but not the damage roll.
All right, so I'll add the extra 2
1
points.
damage. Or 2 damage. Is it 2? Oh,
Yeah,
one
because you
for
have a
each,
plus
right?
1 from one for each. Hollis.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these plants. Olo's still ensnared, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hollis.
Feed me, Hollis. Okay. Hollis will look over and say, "You closer, Hollis," and he'll say, "You drop that turtle right where he is." And I will cast this at level 3. That is not a lot, but okay.
And that was the one on holding Olo?
Olo. Yes.
All right.
You're helicoptering again, my friend.
Am I?
Yes.
We'll have to reverse
Helicoptering?
flash into the chat.
How?
Yeah, there's just like a sound. So you can see part of it just kind of withers and shrinks away. So roll your, let's see. Okay, so
And-
16 damage. And it moves about 2 feet, dragging Olo with it.
But Baka can hit it in the face.
No, it hasn't moved out of his range. It literally only moved 2 feet.
Do you still hear the helicopter sound?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not the fan coil unit behind me then. I have no idea what that is.
Probably a connection issue.
Is your
Could be.
mic plugged in all the way?
That, or it might be, lint or static creating a interference on the actual connection to the plug.
Could be, yeah.
He's actually in an underground military facility with negative pressure, and that's registering a small leak, which is changing the air pressure ever so slightly in the room,
No.
making that sound.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I think we all just got assassinated.
All right. With that, it is the Vine's turn. Any movement, any bonus action, Hollis?
Yeah. I'm going to say that. Well, I'm assuming that Olo's going down here, so Deepwalker Bow, you get a inspiration.
Oh, thank y'alls.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yes, not the kind of
Killer
discussing.
plant, pussycat.
All
right.
right. With that, Scald and Beatrix, the ground around you guys, the vines and plants that are, and the roots that are sort of bursting through the floor here, they animate and grow all around you and up, in between your legs and grasp your feet. So you guys are, currently constrained by this, and so on your turn, you're going to have to make a strength check to try and break free of the vines. And it's in that blue area. That whole area has become just completely wildly overgrown.
Is this
Wow.
Is this an entangle spell?
It is not a spell.
Okay. Good to know.
Pretty
No
close to it.
stigma.
It's basically this plant's natural ability to do a similar sort of thing.
Okay, so no counter spell from me then.
No.
Or save. I'm annoyed about the no save.
Well, no, the save is on their turn. On your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a creature in that area when the effect begins must succeed.
Oh, but then.
Yeah.
Well, that would be when the effect begins. That'd be now. And then a check on our turns to get out of it.
Oh yes, right. So, yeah. So Beatrix and Skull, give me a strength saving throw, please. Beatrix, yeah, you are able to easily sort of break free with your legs. Skull, with your shorter build and your heavier plate armor, you're just not able to pull yourself free. And Olo, you at the oh no, it's at the start of your turn, so you're okay for now. You are still restrained, and
Phew.
this plant in the corner is going to strike out at Deepwalker Bow. You see the vines just shoot across the floor at you, and they again try and constrict you. But you are easily able to climb up the wall and subtly and quickly just sort of escape.
I'm Dexy and I know it.
And Winthrop, the one next to you that you've been slashing at, reaches out and tries to constrict you.
All right.
And with a 14, that is not enough to do it. You are able to brush it aside with your sword. All right.
It's a pussy willow.
And
Boo.
Giggle, Willow.
Baka, out of the corner of your eye, you can see a plant down here just slowly start moving and shuffling towards you guys. And that will end their turn. Olo, you are still restrained, and at the start of your turn, you take another 13 poison damage.
Oh, jeez. Very close, guys. Very close.
How
That
far
sounded
away?
really sad.
He's too far away, I think. Yeah, he is.
You're also entangled, aren't you?
Well, no, that's not. I can do stuff when I'm restrained. I just have disadvantage on a lot of things.
Yeah. So Olo, give me. Are you going to try and break the grapple? Do you want to attack the plant? What do you want to do?
I'm definitely going to break the grapple. I'm going to go with the acrobatics throw. Sorry, acrobatics. Please tell me
That is
that's a good
enough.
one.
Yeah, you managed to go into a roll, and you just rip and pull and break free of these vines.
All right, and that was my action. So if I'm guessing if I step back, I'll get attacked.
You're not sure what the range on these ones are because you haven't seen. You've seen them shoot out a couple of feet, but yeah, you're not exactly sure how far they could reach out for you.
Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm going to use one of my key, and I'm going to go straight into defense mode as a bonus action.
All right, so Olo, you start sort of stumbling and weaving and going into your dodge
Bleeding.
action.
Yeah.
Deepwalker Bow, you have just leapt up onto the sidewall and bounced off to avoid the attack of the plant in the corner. What do you want to do?
Parkour ninja cat. How tall are these walls? They're all kind of crumbling. I'm assuming there's really not much of a roof, or there's a hole in the roof somewhere.
There's no roof. These are basically just
Okay.
like about 10-foot high walls that are all that's left.
All right. Bonus action disengage. Then I'm going to scramble up on top of the wall, get a little bit of height, and hopefully get out of their reach. And then gonna try the longbow default. See if that works any better. The one in front of Beatrix, but it misses. So what's supposed to be against that one?
Yeah, it does miss. Your fingers just sort of fumble slightly, and the arrow falls to the ground at the bottom of the wall.
You hear a frustrated hiss.
You tried!
Hiss and poop. That's all it is with you.
And zoomies.
Scald, you are currently restrained.
All right. You know that whole use your action to make a dexterity check that it says that I'm just gonna Misty Step.
All right. So where do you want to Misty Step to?
Right here.
All right. So with a flash of silvery energy, you just see Scald, appear outside of the range of this overgrown, set of vines and roots.
And since that's a bonus action, am I able to melee it from here? I can't tell what squares it's in.
Yeah, you're within 5 feet. It covers just enough the other one.
All right. And I'm going to swing at it. Green Flame Blade didn't seem to work very well, so I'm going to try and Booming Blade it. With advantage from the owl.
Yep. That hits. Roll your damage.
That's 9 slashing, and where is it? 4 thunder damage. All
right, yeah. So you swing your blade through, and you cut off a couple of stalks, and there's just a loud sort of, and it blasts, and you see some of the flowers also get shaken off this plant.
And if for some reason it decides to move, 9 more damage.
All right. Baka.
All right. I am going to play defensively for once. I am going to cast a 3rd level spell, specifically Spirit Guardians, and then I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this will work, so if I take an attack of opportunity, I take an attack of opportunity.
You do not.
Cool, but this will mean I need to adjust my aura.
Who's got scissors?
Sorry, that's me.
I'm good because that's my turn. I don't have many bonus actions I can do now.
All right. Beatrix.
All right. Can I just escape this area?
It is difficult terrain, so your movement is halved, but you can definitely move out.
Would going here be I'm not going further into it. I'm just going around it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's roots and vines, so you'd be sort of scattering and pushing them aside. Both of those hit.
Ta-da! And that's the end of my turn.
And this plant is looking very damaged and
Awesome.
weakened at this point. There's very little of it left. It's just a few stumps.
These things are tough.
Winthrop.
All right, so this Pussy Willow's got to go down. And we are going to try and cut it off just below a node, put it into a nice glass vase, and put it as a center point for Thanksgiving. Here's the first attack.
Why are we trying to bud the assassin?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
A critical miss on both of those. So you spend
All
so
my
much
lucks
time
are
thinking
gone.
about that clever quip, and yeah, you swing and you actually clip just a little bit of Scald's beard.
Was it really
You
worth
bastard!
was it really worth outsmarting my wife for that? Probably not.
Second
You have a
attack.
second attack, right?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
You better not hit the other braid.
And with that, it is, yeah, you swing, and this plant again, you just see it sort of move very subtly, but very just enough in its movement that you swing wide.
Okay, so I'll end that with I'm going to press, ferment, and drink you!
Hollis.
We're seeing a side of Winthrop that we've never seen before.
The cursed longsword that makes him really hate plants.
Okay, so
That sword's not cursed. It's just Winthrop.
it's just Winthrop.
Weeping
Okay,
Willow sword.
so I don't have a lot of things that do a lot of really good damage. However, I'll tell you what I do have. I don't. No, I have to set this up. I don't have. I have a wand of.
Just
Huh?
paint a can of Weedex, please.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Just put plant poison and paint a little bottle.
A very hungry Ankylosaurus?
A camel. On Reddit, I saw a camel eat a cactus.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to haul out my wand of lightning bolts, and I'm going to cast lightning bolt. I'm going to blow. It starts with 7 charges. I'm going to blow 2 charges on this guy here. So that guy, and does this in fact have my thing? Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, they're not in a line. Otherwise, I would do that. But whatever. I need to start blowing plants away here.
Yeah, that lightning bolt hits it, strikes it, and
31 damage.
yeah, 31 damage. It is still looking not too bad. About a third of it just sort of blasts off and starts sort of smoking and sparking.
Thunder!
All right, Imagine Dragons.
Oh wow!
Any bonus action? Any movement?
I've got a little bit of inspiration. You know what? I'm gonna say Scald. I
You
like
made a
the
good
cut of your
choice.
jib. You do an extra D8, or you get an extra
Alright.
D8 whenever you want.
Everybody gets a D8.
You get a
Well, that was
D8.
horrible
You
damage.
get a D8.
And with that, it is the Vine's turn. And starting things off, this one down here, again, you just hear very subtle movement, Baka.
Wisdom save.
Yep. Nope. How much damage has it taken? 8 radiant?
8 radiant. Yeah, I rolled horribly for the damage on that round.
All right. And it reaches out its but it does not manage, as it hits your sort of radiant, it loses its focus and doesn't manage to get through to you.
Can we say it was blinded by the light?
Wrapped up
No.
like a deuce in the middle of the night.
Ripped up like a deuce.
I'm gonna
yes.
guess it can't be blinded.
And peeking around the corner in that doorway, you see more vines that shoot out at you. But these ones we can say are blinded because it hits your spirit guardians and just sort of scatters and does not come anywhere near you.
I'm going to suggest we all withdraw, guys.
And the one up top is then going to make its wisdom save. You want to keep the same damage or roll new damage?
I would love to roll new damage.
So roll new damage.
Slightly better.
So yeah, so this whirling, little fey radiant creatures just start shearing off little bits of the leaves and the flowers, and you can see it shrink down a little bit. It's about half the size that it was at the start of this, and it is going to attempt to constrict you as well. And with that, it does manage to get you. And so you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it's just trying to smack out at me and hit me?
Well, no, this one, that happens as it restrains you as well. So at the start of your turn, you're going to take the next bit of damage. And the one next to
damage.
The one next to Winthrop and Scald is going to go after Winthrop, who has been trying to swing at it with this sword that seems to do more extra damage to it. And a 16 is enough to
that's a hit.
Get Winthrop. You are grappled and held on, so immediately you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to use
Jesus.
my reaction to use projected ward and take that damage to my arcane ward.
All right.
Oh, thank you. So is that all 13?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is why we keep them around.
And the one next to you, Beatrix, is going to... Yeah, it'll stick with you, so it is going to try and constrict you.
It can try.
It does not manage to. And the one in the corner can't do very much, so it is going to... Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Uh-oh.
The ground instead is going to move, and Hollis and Scald, I need you to make me strength saving throws, please.
My very favorite kind of saving throw.
I made it.
Yeah, Scald, you angrily sort of step and crunch through. Hollis, you are restrained by these entangling vines and roots as they crawl up your legs and just hold you fast. And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh, good. The cliffhanger.
But I have a thorn to pick with this plant.
No.
Thorn isn't here. Thorn is currently flying across the Atlantic Ocean.
Sorry,
Oh,
branch
yeah.
to pick with this plant.
Oh, where's he going?
Germany.
Ooh, lucky.
Germany, possibly France, if their train strike can end.
Yeah, no, I think they're just going to stick around there. So, do you guys want to take the experience you've earned tonight, or just wait until next week and do it all then?
Wait,
wait,
I take
wait.
it now.
Oh,
all
50-50. So let's go with
Well,
have
let's-
it now.
Yeah, let's take it now in case somebody's not here next week.
Take what now?
XP.
Experience.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
noticing this group
Cash.
seems to have at least one person missing most of the time.
314 XP for everybody doing basic, 335 for those doing meat grinder.
313, you said?
314.
Oh man, that 1 XP.
And you guys haven't found any treasure or gold. So you do earn 5 downtime days and 1 renown.
What did we get last week?
Last week we got 314 experience and 168 gold, and no downtime or renown.
That is true.
Thank you.
No renown,
So-
no downtime.
I have 13 renown with the Harpers. All right. When do we get our secret missions?
1500
I think
XP.
those are basically all in modules.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's all Adventurers League.
1500 XP, and I'm level 7. So, chop chop, Patrick.
Don't tell the DM chop chop.
I think, Walker, that leaves you at like 160 or 100 and... no, you were 500 away, so
Yep.
186 away from level 7.
Yep.
Nice. Oh,
Not nice. It's annoying.
Yeah, we
I'm
can't catch up.
1,029 experience away from leveling up.
I'm
I
wide
also-
awake.
Do you want to end the stream?
I will. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yes, thanks for coming out, Kane Phoenix, Sylvia Sensei,
Matthew.
Commander Root, and Matthew.
Matthew
Join
in
us
particular.
next week as we complete their Attack of the Plants and see what else they can discover here in the city of Omu.
And if we know your name in the stream, I will say it incessantly too.
All right, nighty night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night.